Hey everyone, it is Kim. Sorry I've been gone for several days, but it has been a hard few days, I'll just put it that way. Sorry you're at kind of a weird angle. Don't know why I left my tripod and I just don't have the strength to go looking for it today. Alright, so I wanted to show you some finished objects and some works in progress. Last time I saw you, I was working on some, well, not that one, some Bronto dinosaurs by Not Too Shabby Crochet. And I want to say something about this designer. Her book is coming out. It is available for pre-order, and also if you pre-order her book, she's giving away a free pattern if you email her a copy of the receipt from where you've pre-ordered it. You can pre-order it off of Amazon and you won't be charged until it ships, which is in June. So we've got Bronto the dinosaur, which is lots of fun. So I had this guy started back several weeks ago. This is in Bon print. And I'm sorry if you hear any lawnmowers, cars, or anything else. I have the window open here. It's a beautiful day. But this is the Bronto in Bon print. And this is Red Heart Super Saver. And they're all really fuzzy because of the polyfill. And I need another lint roller. But this one is now done. I've put its limbs on. So then the other day when I had seen you guys, I had made these two guys. So here is the Banana Berry, which is another one of those that I've highly recommended. This is again by Red Heart Super Saver. So that one's in Banana Berry, and this one is in the Big Twist, which is a Joann's yarn. This is in Big Twist, Sincerely in the Rainbow Confetti. This one in the Cupcake Confetti is just so popular. So I finished putting limbs on all three of these guys. Now, then I started playing around because I've been playing with so much blanket yarn lately, as you'll see in my works in progress. I decided, and I've done this before, but I've made, it's the same pattern, but this is in the Bernat blanket yarn. Now this is using a size 8 hook. I definitely think I will use a 6.5 next time because the holes are just a little too big for my comfort. But here he is. The eyes are really good and secure. But this is in the Bernat Blanket Brights in the orange colorway. So he is really big. And just to show you a size comparison here, this is worsted weight yarn. This is it in blanket yarn. You know, and his head is almost bigger than this one's body. So this just goes to show you can take a simple pattern. Let me get him to quit moving around so my camera will focus. This is taking a simple pattern, which takes me, if I just do this start to finish, I could finish it in less than 90 minutes for this dinosaur. What you can do then is you take just a simple pattern, use the bigger yarn, and you have a lot larger of a stuffed animal. And what I do with these at craft shows is these specific ones, I believe I sell, I'll have to look at my price sheet, but I believe I sell them for $8. With the yarn, the eyes, and the polyfill, these cost me only about $1 to $1.50 to make, depending on the exact yarn that I'm using, because obviously some yarns are more expensive per ounce than others. But these cost me roughly $1 to $1.50 to make and take me about 90 minutes. Now, because of how I buy my blanket yarn, this cost me roughly, between the blanket yarn, the larger eyes, and the polyfill on this one only cost me roughly $5 to make. But I can also sell this one. I think I sell the big blanket yarn versions of these for either 16 or 18. So I make $11 of profit, we'll just say if it's 16 versus 7 for the almost the exact same amount of time. So, and plus this will stick out a little bit better on the show table because it's, big. So I don't recommend doing too many in this size until you know your market, but I do recommend doing some in the blanket yarn. And this is one of those patterns that's great for it in the blanket yarn. Now, those that are this size, as I said, I think I charge $8 for these. I sold out of these last year. And I had people asking for even more of them. I had them asking for more colors. So this is definitely one of my go-to patterns because it works up quick. So that's the profit I make around here. And as I've discussed before, around here it's not a big area with a lot of money. But it's, I would classify it, it's definitely a middle-class town, but it's not one it's a blue-collar town, I'll put it that way, where, people don't have an exorbitant amount of extra money, but it's not I guess, poor town, I don't know the proper way of putting it, but it's definitely a blue-collar working town, but it's kind of in that median range where, yes, there is some extra income available. So I can't get what some people can get, but I can also charge more than what other people can charge. So I'm kind of in the middle ground there. So that's these. So I have 4 of these guys done. So all of those are going to go into the show. I'm just putting these up on the table to get them out of the way so I can get to my works in progress down here. Now, while I was doing the orange one, I was doing it kind of, because you do the head and the neck, and then you do the body, and then you do the limbs. So I was doing it kind of in a assembly line fashion. And I've also started a blue one. This one just needs its legs and its tail. So the blue one. And then I've also started a yellow one. And these are both the Bernat Blanket Brats again. And I think these are 18 mil eyes. They might be 20. But yeah. But where I get my safety eyes for the most part is on Etsy. But I can't recommend this site anymore because I've had all kinds of problems. But my safety eyes, when I price them out, because I buy such large quantities, once a year I do one big, huge thing of safety eyes, and the last 2 times I've done it, I've gotten, like, they've sent me half my order with a note saying, oh, the other half's in another package, and they all come from China. Alright, well, that's fine, but for the second year in a row, I've had to email them when I've gotten the first package and been like, where's the tracking for the second package? So I wouldn't mind so much. And then they instantly send me a tracking number. Okay, fine. But then I click on that tracking number and it comes up that they just shipped it that day when I asked about it. Why not ship the rest of my eyes at the same time? Because I understand, putting them in 2 different packages because of how some of them arrive. And when the final package does arrive, I'll show you exactly, oops, sorry for shaking the table. I'll show you exactly what I ordered. But it's like, why have I had this same problem twice a year apart? So, and I've recommended a lot of people to them, but I can't anymore. But my safety eyes, when I average them out, because instead of averaging out each individual size to pricing, I like kind of having because I've got my polyfill averages per ounce because I buy the 10-pound boxes. And then I've got what my safety eyes average because I take all the safety eyes that I buy and then I divided them by what I paid. And so it comes down to roughly 25 cents a pair. Now, these little teeny tiny ones that are on these guys are only maybe 15 cents a pair, while these bigger ones might be more like 30 cents or 40 cents a pair. Basically what that in turn does by doing it as 25 cents a pair. It just keeps it where I can easily figure out pricing off of stuff based off the average of what it costs. So while I might be a little bit lower or a little bit higher on my average for the smaller things, I'm lower on my bigger things. Does that make sense? I just find that's less confusing than pricing every single size, every single style, everything. It makes more sense to me to do it that way. So, I've got a yellow and a blue. And these just need their limbs, which the limbs only take about 30 minutes a piece to do. And then you sew in all the ends because you crochet the limbs straight onto it. And then you just sew in all your ends. So I'm going to finish those up. So then another thing is, you remember I made, by Old Soul Crochet, I made these cute little sheep. Well, I thought, what was cuter than the tan and white sheep that I did? How about a pink and white sheep? This is Bernat Blanket and the Coral Blossom, and this is the white. And I've made the head. I just need to sew in the ends and put the eyes on. And I've made the body. So this is what I have done so far for this one. I'm to the point now where I need to do the ears, the arms, the legs. And to do all of those pieces, you need to use fabric. So I've stopped at that point in order to progress and be able to get the fabric out to use with it. So I've still got its arms, its legs, its ears, and then of course its eyes to do. So I think this will turn out really cute. I have plans on doing these in many different colors. I've got like a lavender purple color. I've got a light blue, light seafoam green, things like that. And then do some more just white ones as well. But I thought these would be really cute, especially for baby gifts, because you've got so many cute little pastel-y colors and not just your base color. And then the last thing I was working on, I don't know where I've put the pattern for this, but I had talked about doing this, and this is what actually got me started on the Brontos. Let me see if I can, I've got so many patterns in front of me, I need to clean my pit here. But this is by the Crochet Crowd. Alright, I don't have it out. But it's by the Crochet Crowd. It's Mikey at the Crochet Crowd. It's the toy box blanket. Now for the one he did, he used the Bernat Blanket stripes that had these 4 colors in it. I don't have the stripes. I just have tons and tons of the Brights Bernat Blanket yarn. So what I'm doing is just doing each section and changing colors. So it's giving me a lot of ends to sew in later, but I like the clean lines of this. So this is going to be a baby blanket for my niece, one of my niece's teachers, who is due to give birth during the summer vacation. They've only got like 3 weeks of school left, maybe 4. Until they're out for the summer. So I want to get this done so that she can be gifted it before then. But all that's left is 9 more sections, which is only, actually 7 more sections or something like that. Yeah, 7 more sections is all that's left of this, and it'll be 3 feet by 3 feet, almost 4 feet. So, but I love the bright colors of this. It's really pretty. And these are all the Bernat Brights. So it's nice and squishy, really cute. I know it's kind of a warm for a summer baby, but what I'm looking at it as is a good blanket in the winter, because we do get snow and everything else. But also a good thing for like the baby to sit on, practice tummy time and stuff like that. So this will definitely be getting finished this week as well, because I've only got, like I said, 7 more sections or whatnot. It's basically a granny square blanket. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to finish my sheep. I'm going to finish my Brontos. And then I've got another laundry list. I'm hoping to be able to finish Veda. I know I've got 1 week left, or less than 1 week now. I hope you're able to finish that. I don't know, it depends on how I feel. My health hasn't been the best, and then Easter and having my family here, and it was just really busy. But hopefully the next handful of days, the next week goes well, and I can do Veda. My plans for after Veda is I do plan on still doing videos every week, showcasing like works in progress and things that I've finished and other crochet items and sewing items and things of that nature. So I was planning on doing my giveaway video yesterday. I will have that up tomorrow, so make sure you check out tomorrow's video for a giveaway where you'll see some of the yarn that I like to use as well as some other goodies. I want to thank everybody for all your wonderful comments. Thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate that. And thank you just for all the support. It has been immensely helpful to me. And it's helped. I've not been nearly as productive as I wanted to be, but you know, with my health being any productive someday is a good thing. So I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Hope you all had a wonderful Easter and a good start to your week. See you tomorrow. Bye.